Developments in Israel as the government orders the entire population of northern Gaza to leave, signaling a major offensive against Hamas. Those civilians have until 8 p.m. to use a specific safe route to head south. I'm now joined by NBC's Kristen Welker, moderator of NBC's Meet the Press. Kristen, there are Americans who've been killed, Americans who have gone missing as well. A truly tragic situation all the way around. You have National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, Senator Lindsey Graham set for Meet the Press this Sunday. So what's the sense of how the White House is internally processing all of this info happening in the Middle East, and how does it respond?
Well, Joe, it's good to be with you. This has hit home for President Biden and a number of his top officials who have family, loved ones, or relations in Israel. The president has been very forceful in his messaging, saying that the U.S. stands shoulder to shoulder with Israel, ready to help. We know that he's spoken with Prime Minister Netanyahu several times since the horrific attacks a week ago, and just today meeting with his national security team and by Zoom with the families of those 14 Americans who are still unaccounted for. The U.S.'s message is that it is ready to help, but also urging some restraint given that there are civilians in the path of harm's way in Gaza. So a lot of urgency to help Israel.
A lot of urgency and a lot of people stepping up, asking how they can help. But here at home, you're talking about the ongoing chaos on Capitol Hill. Aid bills can go no further than the floor because there's still no Speaker of the House. You're going to be talking with the Democrats' choice for House Speaker, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries of New York. But today, Georgia Republican Austin Scott throwing his name into the mix, joining fellow Congressman Jim Jordan, a Republican from Ohio. So how does Scott complicate this whole process for the GOP, and is there any end in sight to this speakership?
There's no end in sight right now, Joe. And of course, Scott throwing his hat into the ring does complicate the equation. He's been quite critical of Representative Jordan, essentially saying that if he were to become Speaker, he's concerned about deep budget cuts, particularly where the Pentagon is concerned. So this is going to be a fierce fight. Neither of these candidates has enough votes right now to be named Speaker. And the question becomes, how does this end and when does it end? As you say, they're not in a position to help Israel right now, and looming large over all of this, another potential government shutdown now less than 40 days away, Joe. So a lot of pressure on Republicans, as you say, Democrats as well. Will Democrats be willing to bail out Republicans? I'll ask Leader Jeffries about all of that on Meet the Press on Sunday.
You can catch Kristen on Meet the Press. It airs Sunday morning at 10 right here on 11 Alive.